I am hung over. Can we shout out Only Built for Cuban Links embroidered t-shirt that's gonna be on my store launching next week. Very nice fitting t-shirt. It's just I hate that little factory-ish smell. It's a fucking pain in the ass. But anyways, I downgraded / upgraded. The more that I get to try on these different pieces and go through different purchases and downgrades and upgrades, I start to really find my identity in this jewelry space as far as daily wear, comfortability, and I think, and I've said this time and time again, I might have potentially found the sweet spot that's comfortable for me, and I'm gonna share it with you. It's gonna be a short video. Let's roll my motherfucking music so you guys can see my down / upgrade.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Yes, I'm slightly less energetic today. I am very hungover. I had an event. Like you guys know, I have a fragrance channel. And bro, the meet and greet was phenomenal. It really humbles you, all the hard work that I've put in the last 7 years in both channels. Like, it was heartwarming to hear some of the stories. And it really humbles you down to such an amazing place to see that there's still wonderful people out there that support you and really rock with you no matter what. Like, nothing was better than me being in that fragrance event and a bulk of people telling me, yo, I don't give a shit about fragrance. You just got me through this time, or during COVID, I had this problem and I really needed some cheering up. There's nothing fucking better than that. As a content creator, fuck all the jibber jabber, fuck all that, this one talking about that one and all that other bullshit. That's what matters to me. Everything else is secondary. That's a beautiful feeling, and I hope everyone at some point in their lives gets to experience that giving aspect, that you gave a little something of yourself, you put it out there, and it was received beautifully. So shout out to everyone at that Scent Explorer event. Clearly I'm still a little bit intoxicated and semi-emotional. So I've downgraded back down to a more realistic daily wear size. I mean, I've been through all gamuts. I've gone through 7mm, 9mm, 11mm, in 14 karat, in 10 karat, a bunch of fucking chains in different sizes, the GOS's in 16, an abundance of different shit, and I've gotten the opportunity to wear all these pieces for a substantial amount of time and really determine if this is something comforting for me to wear. My situation may be completely different from y'all. I may be older than a lot of you other guys, right? And I'm not in the scene like that except for events and shit like that. So I really want more of a daily wear. I've always preached that my favorite daily wear size is a 7mm, 24, 14 karat. I think it's still the absolute perfect daily wear, but I've always yearned for a little bit more, and that's why I went to the 9mm 14K. Then under the influence, I said, upgrade, boom, and I upgraded to 11. And the 11 was a statement piece. Very nice, super presentable, beautiful neck profile. But then I started throwing big ass pendants on it and it just was uncomfortable. I mentioned to you guys before, I live in that 300 gram and under space. Over 300 grams, it's super uncomfortable. And truth be told, at this point in my life, anything over 250 on some daily shit is kind of annoying. But I also realized that the 11 was not the daily wear that I wanted. Honestly, I knew I was just gonna go crazy and start throwing jumbo pendants on it and really bring myself back to that uncomfortable level. So I brought myself back down a little bit to reality, and I decided to go back slightly over 7mm, 24 inch and change based on the type of lock that's on it, and upgrade it to 18 karat as opposed to 14 karat. And here is my 18 karat beauty from Daniel Jewelry Inc., of course. You gotta love that freshly dipped, nice polished 18 karat gold piece. And usually, and I'm still a proponent of the classical box lock. However, in every chain I have to add a little bit of my own flair, which I did in this piece, which was, I went plain Jane sleek lock with the laser etching of neck profile. But that's not what makes it a little bit different. I have to add my own little flair just so I can feel me. And obviously, you know, with me and my brand and my face is usually everywhere. So here's the back of the lock. Very simple, 18K stamp. I've already worn this joint. This isn't an unboxing. And, you know, I had to add my own flavor. So we did my logo, my brand, my face as the Sleek Lock pin. I'm extra. It's my brand. I brand it no matter what. He's got the little Cubano laser etching branding right inside, and then it's my face, which is the Sleek Lock with a particular hinge type mechanism here that pops out like so. If you can hear it, boom. And it's literally my logo. So the logo sits in this custom-made holder, obviously shaped like my face, with a little pin on the bottom to hold my beard, and then a clasp on top to secure the pin in place. Because in the design aspect, what we were able to figure out is that the pin by itself alone with no security clasp on top had a tendency to be a little bit iffy. It moved around in an uncomfortable space that I just didn't feel was secure enough for my needs. Granted, the Sleek Lock snap, that only provided me one level of security, and I need a double level of security. That's why I think the traditional box locks might be suited to more people, because it has a triple level of security. So for this, once it just dented the fucking 18 karat. Oh, here, hang straight test or whatever. Hold on. There we go. Great. All right, here, this helps. Boom. There we go. There we go. I'm trying to go slow. Trying to go slow without rocking. Trying to go slow, and it'll twist right at the bottom where the lock is open. So back to the mechanism, the way that this process is gonna work. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'll keep it all the way 1,000 with you guys. I wouldn't go this route. I wouldn't do this personally. I wouldn't recommend you guys to do it. I would say stick with the Sleek Lock, put some diamonds on it, put some stones on it, sapphires, make a little different, some canary yellows. I saw they did something like that. Very fly. Or go the traditional box lock route where you have that triple lock security. This is not something I personally would recommend, but I needed something different that stood out from anything else that I personally seen that represented me and my brand personally. So it took some time and some true engineering to make this shit possible, but again, the beard goes in and kind of hangs on that pin, goes in and hangs on that bottom pin, kind of falls into place in that bottom pin, and you have to snap it into place in the back, then Sleek Lock closed. It's a very simple piece. Again, it's not gonna be a long video. It's a beautiful chain. I really like it. I can put it over my head easily. Wow, these lights are too bright for a hangover. Which makes my life super easy. I can throw a couple of my pendants on it with no problem if I wanna go that route. And I'm still saving significant amount, because this one weighs approximately 150-ish grams of 18 karat gold. It's a little longer, maybe 24.3 inches in length because of the length of the Sleek Lock. I had to make it a little bit on the longer side just so it can fit the logo, but it's just the perfect fucking size. I'm telling you, just 7, 8, 9 is really that comfortable space to be in. Sits right here in the center of the chest, and it looks perfect because this is only built for a Cuban link. So obviously I'll give you the neck profile. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say that I'm not gonna make another drunken stupid chain swap. But right now, I am truly comfortable with this shit around my neck. It's an easy tuck. You get a little bit of a neck profile through the t-shirt. Nothing crazy. Not too flashy, not too turned, not too lit. Perfect size for me. 18 karat, because the bracelet is 18 karat, so I'm trying to keep that color consistent. And shout out to Daniel Jewelry Inc. for putting up with my annoyance in this design aspect. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. Let me know what your daily wear is and what you feel comfortable in. And if you ever made a purchase that you were like, damn, I actually want to downgrade because I think I overdid it by a little bit, and it's a lesson learned. We all go through this process, unfortunately, and this process takes a little bit of bread. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.